The other thing that has come out, Mary Kay Cabot, a frequent guest on this show, reporting the Baker Mayfield and Myles Garrett disconnect was even worse than we had thought. We knew it was pretty bad. And this from a article that is on cleveland.com by Mary Kay Cabot. As the season went along, the losses mounted. This was last year. Chasm between Mayfield and Garrett widened to the point where Garrett felt something had to change for the 2022 season, whatever that might be. It also delineates how Garrett was not happy about Odell Beckham Jr. being cut and Mayfield's role in having Beckham be released, as it were. So, we have heard a lot about the dysfunction, and it might even been worse than we've heard, Jeff.
Yeah, and it's not really surprising to see that. If anybody who's followed along with the Browns saga for any amount of time knows that there was friction between Baker and Garrett, and Baker and a lot of other people in that locker room. It wasn't just Myles that felt that way. Obviously, when you're the best player on the defense, and a chance to be a defensive player of the year possibly, and you're dealing against the quarterback who's the guy who's finally stopped the infamous jersey I just referenced. It's tough to choose sides on that, but I will say I think the Browns made a good decision in choosing Garrett's side. He is not without some blame in this himself. You don't want to completely exonerate him and put everything on the guy that's out the door now. But Baker is a guy who, I think we saw this when we knew this, and we like this about Baker, by the way, when he came in. He's a guy who likes to be agitated, who likes to have some windmill to tilt at. And he will push those buttons. And I think a lot of the Browns players, not just Myles Garrett, but he being the most prominent of them, were really tired of having those buttons pushed. And I think he was. And by the way, Mary Kay did a fantastic job on summarizing all of the chaos that was going on behind the scenes. Look, a lot of us knew that there was things going on. I don't think we knew it was quite that bad, but it does help explain why they were so hell-bent on getting rid of Baker. And so far, everybody on the team seems to look. I know there's quarterback dysfunction, but if you ask the Browns to a man, they're like, we're in a good spot with our quarterback right now, better than what we were and what we could have been. And that, I think that's still pretty telling about how they felt about Baker and why he's in Carolina now.
Yeah, and the ironic thing is that that's who they face week 1.